Hello and welcome back to Cornerstone. This is episode 7 of my Cornerstone series, and currently I am over at King Road's place, and there is a reason why I'm over here. I accidentally set my spawn here on his bed, and there's also a reason for that, and there's a reason for why I died also. So I have a lot of stories for you right now. Now, this all started about a week ago or so, where I was over here, and me, King Rhodes, and Nick Vegas were all on a Skype call, having fun and talking to each other, and we all went over to King Rhodes' place to check out his new tower that he made, and he hasn't shown this in a video yet, but I'm not spoiling this because Vegas already uploaded a video showing it, so it's Vegas' fault. Anyways, we're all over here, and they're trying to see how tall the tower is to compare it to how tall Vegas' tower is. So yeah, King Rhodes was up here, and he was towering up, counting the blocks, and I pulled out my Infinity 1 powerful bow and shot him off. Now, he landed, and he just went silent on the call, and just didn't talk for about 5 minutes, and me and Vegas was sitting out here talking when Rhodes decides to come back in with full diamond armor and diamond sword and an awesome bow, and just completely owns me to crap. And I come back here again, and I set my spawn over there because I had a feeling he was going to kill me again. And I come over here, and he does kill me. Spawn back, run over, and I run in here, and I get to the chest, and it had a sign that said, if you touch this, you will die. And he's over here just sort of staring at me, and I see him start running on over, and he comes over, and he just stops right here. And I'm going to build a Rhodes statue right now. This is Rhodes. This is what Rhodes looks like. If you guys haven't seen him, this is exactly what he looks like. That is his head. He's actually 3 meters tall. Yes, exactly. And he just stops right here and decides that he's going to be a nice guy. He opens up his inventory and starts throwing out my stuff, including my Infinity bow that I had recently gotten from P. Person, which I will have his channel in a link in the description and at the end of this video. Anyways, he pulls it out and he throws it on the ground. And whilst he's doing this, I am lighting the place on fire so that if he even walks in, he'll get lit on fire, and I have a bit of a way of defending myself from his attacks. And what does he do? He decides, oh, I don't see any fire. I just lit myself on fire. Oh, no, I don't see any fire. And he just throws my bow right into the fire. He then realizes that there's fire there, and he stops and says, Rud, I just threw your bow into fire. And I put out all the fire, and I'm like, what, you threw it into fire? And then I light him on fire again. And in his attempt to run out of the fire, instead of running out of the fire, instead of double tapping W, what does he do? He double taps Q and throws his Infinity bow into the fire. So now, me and Rhodes both do not have our super awesome bows and stuff, and I'm just going to let Rhodes burn right here for throwing my bow into fire. But, I've got quite a bit of diamonds from him, so I think he's paid me back for that. Anyways, the reason why I'm over here right now is because I recently died in my mine shaft. Creeper sort of suicide bombed me, and I had my Fortune 3 pick with me and about a stack of diamonds. So yeah, and those chunks over there aren't loaded, so I still have a chance to run down there and pick them up. So I'm gonna head over there, and I'll see you guys when I'm there. Okay, I'm over at the place right now, and I've been sitting here for over 5 minutes now, and I actually know that the stuff hasn't despawned from that because it's way over there, and this isn't actually the first time that this has happened. You think I would learn after the first time, but I don't. But before we do that, this has been killing me. I have filled out this wheat farm. Oh, and by the way, I've changed up the design on it a bit. I've added a lot more nether brick. I changed it so there's no more light wood, there's all dark wood, so it has a more gloomy feel to it. And I filled out this entire thing, and it has been sitting here for a very long time because I've wanted to flush it out on camera. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing now. And before we do that, I'm going to up my render distance a bit so we can see it better. Run, 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 run. Boom. It's good, isn't it? And I've been wondering how much wheat this is. I did a calculation. I think it's about 9-10 stacks if all of the wheat gets into the hoppers, which I'm not exactly positive on yet. I haven't gone through and seen if it all goes through. So I have the chest up here, and we'll see how it does. Okay, that's about it. I think it's just some seeds filtering in. Yep, just some seeds. That is it. And actually, oh yeah, that's the only extra stuff I have right there. But if my calculations were correct on how much wheat was actually up there, there's still about a stack or more of wheat. But that was almost 9 stacks down there. I mean, I'm not really in a position to complain. But I'm gonna see if either my calculations were wrong or my wheat farm just isn't working. That might have been over 5 minutes, so I'm not sure. I'll check in recording and I'll tell you if it is. Whoops, I accidentally went over. The only way I could see them actually like not going in there is if they like glitch on the sign or get caught on the side of this thing and don't fall into the hole or something like that. So far it looks fine. Nothing so far. Oh god. I'm gonna have to wait for this thing to go down now. Can't jump out. yeah, everything looks fine. So either my calculations were wrong, or that was over 5 minutes right there. Turn to tiny plus 16. Okay. Now for the moment of truth, where we go down to the mines and we see if I will still be getting my Fortune 3 pick. Okay, so once I go down this mine, and I'll go down in a minecart to go as fast as possible. Once I go down to this mine, I'll put up a clock on the screen so you guys know how much time has passed and how much time I have left. So I'm going to get some armor ready just so I don't get suicide bombed by creepers again. We're going to run on down there. Okay. Better be quick with this. It's way back down in my mine shaft. Okay. Brightness up. I'm pretty scared about this, actually. I really don't want to lose my stuff. Okay, this way, this way. There's this spawner I found earlier. And I know it's farther back here. It's actually been like 2 days since I died with the stuff. So I'm not exactly sure where the stuff is. I have a general idea, but I'm not sure where it is. I don't know these mines enough to actually know that. So the odds are actually pretty good that I will not be getting back that Fortune 3 pick, which is sort of sad considering I gave Vegas 99 diamonds for that. Well, I guess most of the diamonds were for the idea of him just giving it to me for free, and Fortune 3 picks aren't the easiest thing to come across. I think I've already accepted that I've lost it, but it's definitely worth a try, because I also had about a half a stack of diamonds on me with it too. So there was a lot of good stuff with that. Ooh, I know it was somewhere near here, so. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Oh my god. Ah. And there's the diamonds. Okay, where's the pick? There's the pick. Ah, that's so risky. I can't believe I almost lost that stuff. Well, I'm happy I've got it now. You know, one of the reasons I wasn't going to be too sad if I had lost it is because of what we're going to be doing this episode. What we will be doing this episode is making an XP farm over at this skeleton spawner that I found recently. I've already gone into creative and tested out a design that I haven't seen anybody else use, so I'm pretty excited to see what you guys think about it. That sounds everything good. Looks like I have a lot of things here. But it's sort of, I think I'm going to go with the theme of how the water flow is on my my wheat farms, so it's sort of in a V design coming down. Something along the, oh god, skeleton. Yep. Where are you? Show yourself. Okay, let's get out of here as soon as possible, because I don't want to die again with this stuff. Whew. And there we go. I think I've gotten everything of major value. See what I mean? Over a half a stack of diamonds right there. Now if I can just find my way out. I'm actually doing pretty good on diamonds so far. I've already earned back the 99 diamonds that I gave to Vegas. A lot of people were surprised at how much diamonds I gave him. But you know, 99 diamonds isn't that much in blocks, only 11 blocks, so it's hard for me to notice. And to be honest, it really wasn't too much off, it wasn't too much to me. I got all those diamonds in about 2 hours, and I'm guessing it took him longer if he wasn't going at a XP farm to get the XP, and then even more luck to get the enchantment itself. So personally, I think I gave him a reasonable amount of diamonds. Okay, I finished up smelting everything and putting everything into my ender chest, and this is all the loot I have right now. So all the 99 diamonds with 4 diamonds left over, a lot of gold, and over a stack of blocks of iron, and quite a bit of lapis. Also, I have a full set of chainmail armor now, which has been a goal in my server. And I did not get this myself. I got this from P Personal, who is also on the server, and I will link his channel in the description. I gave him some wheat for this, and how he got all this chain armor. He actually has like 10 other full sets of chain armor. How he got it all is from a skeleton spawner that he's been using to gain levels, and he gets a lot of armor from it. Considering the server is now on hard, a lot of mobs now spawn with armor, so we've been getting a lot of new stuff in that. I also got off these 2 helmets here that have some pretty good enchantments on them, such as Aqua Affinity and Projectile Protection, and this is one of the reasons why I need that XP farm, is so I can combine these and get a helmet with, actually no, this one is, the one I want is switched over like this, a Projectile Protection 4 and Aqua Affinity 1 helmet, and then I'll combine that with the other helmet I have in there, and then I'll have a fully repaired helmet with these enchantments on there. So that will be really good. I have about all the resources I think I'll need to make this this XP farm, and I've already dug out a tunnel over to the XP farm, and it's got a sort of nice indented area right here. So I'll catch up with you guys at the end of the tunnel. Okay, I'm back over at the end of the tunnel, and here is the spawner right here. And before I do anything, I'm going to change the dimensions of this a bit so it fits to my needs. Oh, and this episode is going to have a lot of speed throughs and things like that, as you might have already noticed. So I'll catch up with you guys once I've finished that off. Okay, there we go. I've set up the dimensions of this. Ah, zombie, do not interrupt me. So now it's 4 blocks away from each wall, so it's about 9 blocks in length. It is 9 blocks in length. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have it have a water flow where it's sort of in a V shape again, with the water flow starting at the top and then lapping all the way down and then flowing over. Just like what I did with my wheat farm, which you guys saw just 7 minutes ago or so. So I'm going to do that while I talk about a few things, because I have a lot of catching up to do. One thing is I've been gone for quite a while because of a vacation that I went on, which was a lot of fun. It was a cruise to Jamaica, but Jamaica wasn't, it was the last place I went to. It wasn't really the main event though. All the places really had their own things and stuff like that. The best part about the cruise though was definitely the food. They had a lot of crazy food, and they had this thing on the menu called the Didja, which is short for Did You Ever Try This? And I had a lot of cool things from that, such as escargot, shrimp, which was my favorite part, or oysters. I also had a alligator, which is a bit of a weird food. What else did I have? I had frog legs, which not many people I don't think have had before, so that was interesting. It's actually not that good though. Frog legs also do not in fact taste like chicken. They sort of have a stringy feel to them. Not so much as in like it's hard to chew down, but the meat has a sort of stringy texture to it. So yeah, a lot of weird foods like that. I'm not going to get too much into the excursions that we went on, but yeah, the food was really cool. Also on the server, we've been talking about a lot of things that we want to do. A lot more collabs. We definitely want to get more active because some people haven't been too active, such as Chris, who inactive isn't really the best word to describe what he's been doing. We haven't heard from him in months. It's been a very long time, and which is disappointing. He's a really cool guy, and hopefully he'll get back on the server soon. He didn't say where he was going or why he was going, so nobody really knows what's up with him or what's going on with him. King Roads actually can check the server logs, and he did come on about a week ago, but only for a few seconds or so, so still we have no idea what's going on with him. Oh my god, so many zombies. Is there another spawn or something out there? I don't know. Weird though. Another thing I'd like to talk about is the last video that I came out with, the one with the slot machine, which exploded pretty much. It's now my most viewed video, and it's only been out for 5 days or so. It's just hit 700 views. And when I came up with the Demon Who episode, I hit 1,000 video views. And now that I've put out this this slot machine video, I have now almost doubled my views. It's almost to 2,000. So I'm pretty happy about that. But one thing is not one sub surface from that. I didn't get one subscription from it, which is disappointing. But I can deal with it. I mean, I'm sure I'll grow in the future. Another thing, I did do a collab with Nick Vegas recently. He was having a stream, and I happened to be in a call with him, so I just became the guest on his stream. And I was sort of out of it then. I didn't get much sleep that night, and I was acting a bit weird, but it made for some funny footage, so I'll link that video in the description so you guys can go and see that. It was a lot of fun. We were out in the nether, and our goal was to go and get some wither skeleton skulls, but there wasn't much wither skeleton killing. It was mostly us just running around the nether, not knowing what to do, and it's pretty funny. Another thing that also has to do with collabs and Nick Vegas is me, Nick Vegas, and Luke I know of so far, possibly Edward, I think. Edward is just some guy on the server. We'll be doing ABBA mining soon as a collab with everybody. And if you guys don't know what ABBA mining is, it's where everybody goes into a cave system, and you put let's say 20 minutes on the clock. It doesn't really need to be 20 minutes, it just needs to be a time on the clock. And we go out mining, and whoever gets the most resources at the end of it takes everybody else's resources. So it's a winner takes all situation, and that's the reason why it's called ABBA mining, because ABBA, which is a singer, did a song called Winner Takes All, so that's where that comes from, if you were wondering. Another thing I'd like to talk about, which has to do with gaming, is the new gaming consoles that are coming out, Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Xbox One has been getting a lot of bad rap. There's a lot of not really fun features of it, like you can't play offline, and sharing with friends is really complicated with it, sharing games with friends, that is. In fact, it's funny, PlayStation 4 came up with a video on how to share games with PlayStation 4. Step 1, share the game. That's it. So, I think there's a lot of competitive tension between PlayStation 4 and Xbox One at the moment. So it looks like this mining is going to take quite a while to get out all this, and I don't want this to be too boring. So, I'm going to speed through all of this and come back to you in a second. See you then. Okay, so I'm back at my place, and I just realized that entire time while I was mining out things, where my pick got really down to low efficiency, was actually with my fortune pick. Smart me, right? I thought I had this pick on me. My efficiency for Unbreaking 3 pick. Must have got them mixed up earlier. Well, great. Nothing I can do now. Anyways, see you back over there when I'm finished. Okay, I'm back, and I've done a lot of work. I've dug out this entire top area, and I dug out a sort of observatory area right here, so that we can always be watching the spawner while it's spawning its skeletons and such. And then I've split it off into two directions over here. One direction over here is going to be a grinder, and then the other one is going to be an XP farm, so I can have both of them. So the mobs are sort of going to come up right here, and they're going to stop at the ceiling and then split off into two directions. I'll either be able to decide if I want it to be in the XP grinder or the or just a regular grinder, or I can set it to be where it will go to both of them because it will equally split them up. And there will be glass along the top here, so I can see them coming down and coming down to the area and then falling in their area to then be killed. So now what I need to do is put some water up on there, put some glass in between this, make sure that the lighting level down here is perfect for them to be spawning. Get some water so the water's flowing all towards this one block right here, send them all the way up, and then split them off in different directions, set up the redstone for the grinder, and then set up the redstone for the XP farm. Also, a lot of work. So, just so that you can be here for that, I'll put in the water first. Just to make sure that it works. What? Okay, not sure about that. Didn't work. At least it's working now. And hey, skeletons are already spawning and killing me. That's fantastic. At least they're up and alive. Okay, this might not be the best idea to actually have it like this. I'll just put some blocks in here and put some torches on those blocks. That should light the place up, make it so that none of them can spawn anymore. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little tube going up into the ceiling up here. So what I'm going to need to do that is make sure that they're actually able to get in here. Also, I'm going to need a way out. So they're going to come up through here, and there's going to be glass in between here. So we'll be able to see them come all the way up. So that'll be a cool little feature of it. Okay, 2 blocks above. And then, okay. So, I'm gonna dig into this area right here. Just 1 block up there. So then they're gonna go in this direction. And they're gonna go in, dang it, failed. All the way down, great, just fantastic. Just put a block there for now. And then we're gonna dig in this direction right here, so it's gonna be splitting off into 2 different areas. Now, I'm gonna set up the water to test out to see if, they'll actually be able to come up here. I've already set up an infinite water source right here, so got that set and ready. And then I have signs. I've already put them on my taskbar. Signs right here, so one sign's gonna go right here. Actually, I just thought of something. Because these things don't stop with water right here, they'll just sit here and they won't jump. So test out to see if having it like this will work, if they'll still jump and they'll still go up the water. Actually, I don't want water to be there, I want water to be somewhere up here. Oh great, it's blowing over everywhere, that's just fantastic. So this is the part right here where they'll be coming up. I'm going to want there to be a sign right there we go, and pick up this water for the time being and put it here instead. which isn't going to do me any good for this water flow. Oh god. Okay, and then finally. Because basically the skeletons are going to come down in here, and they're going to flow right up to here, and there would be water stream there if those blocks were there. And once they're in the water, they'll start jumping up. They'll go up, up, up. And they will not drown, because they'll get close to it, but they won't exactly drown. Go up here. Once they get to this area right here, there will be water here. And I probably won't do that. So it splits off into two directions, and it's about a 50-50 chance that they'll go in this direction or this direction. So when it's on both settings, it'll be able to withstand that, and they'll go in both directions. So that's my plan for that. Also, there'll be glass under here once I remodel this place and actually make it look good. So for now, got to test if these skeletons will actually do what I want them to do. Hey, stop it. I'm just trying to kill you here. Skeletons are so annoying in the new 1.5. I mean, we wanted the skeletons to be harder, but not super annoying to where if you get even close to them, they'll just shoot you in the face a million times. It's especially hard when you're in water or out at the shore, because they do not let you move at all. Okay, now I'm just going to wait for one of them to spawn and hope they'll go up. Oh, well, this is just fantastic, isn't it? Okay, so I've finally figured out how to make it so that they'll go up the water stream, and all the water streams have been working now. Basically, the issue was that not all of these were source blocks, so if a block is up there and water's flowing down, instead of having them go up, the water stream is just going to push them down. So, I also, while I was at it, I split it off into these two water streams, one that goes that way, and then one that goes this way. Now, for some reason, all of them seem to be going this way for now, and I haven't figured out why they're doing that yet. But, at least the water streams right here are working. So, this is the end of the episode, and to end it off, I'm gonna jump into this pile of skeletons and see if I can tank them on. So, see you guys next time.